Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video. This one was requested by Chantel Jones to go ahead and show my entire LEGO Star Wars collection of 2017. So let's go ahead and get into this. First of all, I'm not going to go over the Clone Army a whole lot because I already filmed a video covering that, my 2017 Clone Army. So this will be primarily about the other components of my military. I'll skim over the Clone Army real fast, but let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so as promised, here's just a little bit of a look at the Clone Army. You can already see it's gotten much bigger since the 2017 Clone Army video, primarily because I added in 20 of those little figures right there if you saw my whole video, and also just a few other assorted clones here and there. Alright, and you'll notice too that I also had to change the layout. I had to take some sets off right there next to the gunship and the ATTE, simply because there was not enough room. Constantly expanding out this Clone Army, there wasn't enough room to keep all those things on this table. So I apologize, this is just a real brief look at that. If you want to see this in depth, just go ahead and watch my Clone Army video. I'm not going to spend, 6 minutes going over all this stuff simply because I already did that in another video. So where I moved the stuff right there was up to this shelf right here, the AT-AP, as well as the little attack gunship or the attack shuttle from 2008. There's also another couple little ships on the bottom I'll get to in a minute. But what else is on this shelf is a couple little spider droids, as well as the Sith Infiltrator from 1999 and the little Jedi Duel with, I know Qui-Gon's not there, but he did come with the set Darth Maul and Qui-Gon and this little moisture vaporizer right there. The next shelf down is made primarily of the Imperial and the Rebellion forces. And you can see on the far right side right there, I do have set number 7140, which is the X-Wing, the first Star Wars set ever released, as well as just a little, whatever you call that, transport cart thing, as well as a Tauntaun. To the left of that, there is a Snowspeeder, along with Luke's Land Speeder, as well as a TIE Fighter, as well as an AT-ST, the original 2001 version, as well as just a little Wampa right there. And the minifigures consist of several clone troopers right there. Some are the First Order, of course, and one is a Coruscant Guard that appears, I don't know, I didn't play the Battlefront game, as well as a couple of snow troopers, and quite a few TIE pilots, and a little Shadow Trooper right there with, I didn't really like that Republic Trooper. I didn't really want him in my Clone Army, so I just threw him back there. And I know that AT-AT pilot is missing a leg, but oh well. And there is General Veers right there, as well as Boba Fett and Darth Vader. Over here, there are a couple Rebel Troopers, as well as some Hoth Rebel Troopers, as well as a couple of the Han Solos. One has the wrong colored hairpiece. Several Lukes right there, an Obi-Wan Kenobi, Lando Calrissian, an Ewok, a couple Wookiees, one of which is Chewbacca, and then several pilots and a little Rebel technician right there. One, of course, is Luke Skywalker, and one is Biggs Darklighter, as well as two Zev Sineskas, I believe it's pronounced. The next shelf down is kind of a mess, but you can see that I do have kind of a little bit of a separatist / Trade Federation droid setup thing right here. There's several super battle droids, about 10 or 15 of those, and then just some normal of the B1 battle droids, as well as some commando, little jetpack, and assassin battle droids. And behind that I do have some Mandalorian warriors, Death Watch, of course. And then, of course, what I am trying to set up is some STAPs that all fell over. Next to that there are a couple speeders. One is Count Dooku's, one is the assassin droids, then a couple Mandalorian. And to the right of that, there is the droid troop transport thing from 2000, keep on to say 1999. As well as the droid Hyena bomber, and just a little machine gun turret for Mandalorian. And all the way over on the left side right here, there is a Corporate Alliance tank droid, as well as an AAT, and an MTT from 2000, and several of these little, whatever you call those, droidecas. And right here there is General Grievous, as well as Count Dooku, and Newt Gunray, and whatever you call those things. I know there's probably the lesser back there, but I forgot that little creature's name. whatever you call that. So this is kind of a mess. I should have cleaned this up before I started filming, but oh well. And on the very bottom right here, I do have some Naboo stuff, the Naboo Starfighter, some Gungans from Naboo, of course, 2 of those little Gungan attack sets or whatever from 2000, as well as just a mixture of heroes over there, including Qui-Gon. Ooh, Padme's missing her hair, just realized that. Some Royal Guards or whatever, Obi-Wan Kenobi when he was younger, as well as a couple of those clone speeders, as I mentioned, that could not fit in my clone army. Now there is a couple more items that I do have released in 2002, this little shelf right here. Sorry, this other little shelf is kind of in the way right here, so really bad camera angle and really bad camera quality because of the lighting, so I apologize for that. You can see there's Jango Fett's Slave 1 right there, as well as Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter, as well as the little Bounty Hunter Pursuit set right there, as well as just the little speeder from Naboo, security speeder released back in 2000. And last but not least, here are all of the boxes that I still have for my LEGO Star Wars sets. There's probably a couple more. I just pulled out whatever I could find in my closet. I just thought that would look pretty nice for a thumbnail. So that's pretty much it for the video. Just give you a little bit of a look of those boxes right there. Kind of an assortment of years and everything else like that. Some crumpled up ones right there too. Stuff gets crushed sometimes. So that's pretty much it. I apologize, and I'm sorry for the shaky camera. There wasn't much I could do about that. Yeah, so that clone army still looks pretty cool, I think. I'm going to keep trying to expand it out that way. I can go ahead and give you a little bit of a look at that since I don't think this is too long of a video. As you can see that there's just an assortment of those Phase 1 clones of the original Phase 2 in different colors. Some pilots, Clone Wars clones, some more officers, 212th, 41st Elite Corps as well. So that's just a real brief overview. I'm sorry about that. If you want to see that in depth, just go ahead and watch my actual Clone Army video. A couple speeders and walkers back there, as well as just another assortment of vehicles. So that, again, I apologize that this is kind of bad quality of a video, but this is pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and thank you for requesting this video. If you want to see anything else from my collection, just go ahead and let me know if you want me to cover one army specifically, or if you want to see a certain review on any sets you saw. Just go ahead and let me know in the comment section. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day, guys.